It's day one for 3.5-year-old Pari at a summer camp organized by one of Delhi's upmarket play schools. Learning here is an active social process, facilitated by hands-on, activity-centered projects.
The curriculum is learning by doing. Let child get innovative by himself. Let him play. And child is only serious when they play. When they are playing, they are using their brain. And it's 6 times faster than us.
Like many other upper-class children in Delhi, Pari will spend much of a summer here learning important social skills. All part of her parents' carefully mapped-out plan for her education.
She's got lots of certificates, in dance. In lots of competitions, may it be coloring, may it be drama, may it be fancy dress. Very positive about school. She grasps very easily. She's a smart child.
A play school like this reflects the affluent parents' aspirations for their children. EuroKids is at the top end of Delhi's play school market. It takes an expensive approach to education and hence is a school of choice for many non-resident Indians returning to the country after an overseas stint. "18-month-old Manan is new at EuroKids. His parents recently returned to India after spending 11 years in the US.
I think he's having a good time here so far. He's more confident. The other thing that I've noticed, some motor skills, basic. I think they have a good policy here of no sippy cups and no diapers, which is a very different policy. I mean, contrast to what I was used to in the US. They didn't really have that kind of policy. So he's more used to, drinking from the cup straight away, and I think he's getting toilet trained a little faster, so which I'm happy about that.
The steep school fee of about $1,000 to $1,500 a year does not seem to be an obstacle.
We can afford it, I guess, because I think we belong to that, set of professionals who actually reside in Gurgaon. I think they are really catering to those communities and they are aware of it very much, that there is a market out there for, parents like us.
Education is the best investment we can give to our children. And today, parents are understanding education is the assets. It's not a liability.
For a sizable number of people in India, education still remains a luxury. About 130 million people live on less than $1 a day. An estimated 8 million children aged 6 to 14 do not attend school. In Delhi alone, 1.5 million children are either dropouts or have never gone to school. These are the intended beneficiaries of India's Right to Education Act. Kanchan and her family live at the Gita colony slums situated in East Delhi. Her father, Innocence, doesn't work regularly. Neither does her mother. But they have dreams of a better life for her and her sister.
मैं पढ़ा रहे कि मैं अनपढ़ हो गई, मैं कुछ नहीं आगे कर रहे 10 दिन से मैं काम पकड़ी, मैं बीमारी की वजह से मैं काम सही से करती नहीं, मैं तो मान के नहीं चलो। मेरे आदमी 1800-2000 बस कमाते हैं, उसको भी शरीर देख लिए कितना वो मजबूर हैं।
हम पढ़ाने के लिए इसलिए चाहते हैं कि मजदूर आदमी हैं, पढ़ा लिखा देंगे तो इनको कुछ ज्ञान आ जाए, कुछ अच्छे काम ढंग से हो जाएगा, अपना ज्ञान बुद्धि रहेगा तो कहीं भी, इसलिए पढ़ा रहे हैं। हम लोग मजदूर आदमी हैं, अपने मेहनत मजदूरी करके इसको पढ़ाते हैं।
Kanchan's days start early. She's up before 6 a.m. and helps her mother with household chores, fetches water, sweeps and mops the house, and does the dishes. Anything she can to help out.
संपर्क के आगले आए ना नाम लिखने बच्चे का। हम लोग ऐसा ही बच्चे लेकर बैठे थे, कहा ठीक है कितने कितने बच्चे हैं सबके। मैं कह बच्चा मेरे भी पढ़ने हैं, बच्चा कहाँ पर दाखिल करा रखे हैं। हम कह मैं सरकारी में दाखिल करा रखे हैं, मेरे बच्चे सरकारी में जा रहे हैं। कहा ठीक है ऐसे कैसे करो, मेरे संघ सहायता द्वारा है ना, हम लोग हेल्प करेंगे। अब वो लोग ले गए, लेकर फिर इसका आ गए तो बच्चा का दाखिल हो गया, बच्चा जा रहे हैं इसको।
Supporters of the Education Act are now asking for a detailed execution plan. How is the government going to ensure that the Act gets implemented successfully?
I think the Right to Education Act is very well intentioned. I think exactly what they are trying to achieve is great. I think the missing link is that government has shifted the focus away from their responsibility of delivery. Education is a public good and is delivered publicly. And I think what the government has done is it hasn't put a plan in place through the Right to Education Act where they say the accountability of teachers in the government school system needs to rise. The performance of the existing government schools need to rise. And I think that is the missing link.
But critics say that some schools are not complying with a 25% quota because giving out places to poor children for free would mean a loss of revenue.
We have got the feedback from different very reliable sources that 600 schools filled only 700 plus EW seats. When it says on an average per school should have 20 seats, it should have been around 1300 seats. So where do the other seats vanish? So what school does is, it does not give any report. All the ministry and all the you can say machinery, they are hand in glove, and these seats are sold out in annual quota.
EW's quota is 25%, but I just doubt that these were actually given to EWS candidates. I just doubt because I have not seen any EWS candidate going to school. So it's just eyewash, just mere eyewash, and these seats are sell for like very high price.
It's perhaps a good thing that toddlers like Pari are unaware of quotas and alleged wheeling and dealing that goes on in school admissions. She still enjoys the luxury of innocence. Meanwhile, her mother, Matalika, gets an A for tenacity. She's making yet another attempt to get a place for her daughter at another of Delhi's prestigious schools.
I'm not hoping very high because I know that they don't entertain parents. They don't understand the trouble of parents. What are they going through?
अंदर घुसी नहीं रही, हाथ अंदर तक आ रही है।
मैम हमारे अलाउ नहीं है अभी। वेडनेसडे को जब टीचर आ जाए, प्रिंसिपल मैम आ जाए, तो आप आकर पूरा चेक कर सकते हैं जो भी है।
चलो ठीक है, थैंक
जो हमारे को दिक्कत आ जाएगी ना।
हाँ नहीं आप पे दिक्कत नहीं आती, चल रहा हूँ।
सॉरी मैम।
नहीं इट्स ओके।
Every day it's the same story. We go to the school, we try to meet the principal, and we're told not to meet them, and then of course we have to come back. She's hyperactive, sitting at home doing nothing. मतलब आप बच्चे को कितनी देर बिजी रख सकते हो ना। स्कूल जैसे एटमॉस्फेयर आप घर पे कभी भी नहीं दे सकते हो, तो वो इट्स वेरी टैक्सिंग। वो ऑफ कोर्स परी पे दिख रहा है उसका असर।
But for parents, giving up hope is never an option.
You want to meet principal?
What's your name, please?
I'm Mrs. Madhulika Gupta.
Please wait. In the meantime, I'll ask you.
Yes.
Determined to get Pari a seat, her parents are at APJ school to secure a meeting with the principal and plead their daughter's case. As always, the waiting's the hardest part.
Sure, don't cry.
Hello, sir. There's a parent, Miss Madhulika. She wants to meet you regarding the admission. Class names. Okay, sir. Miss Madhulika.